Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm your host D-Day, bringing you some more Minecraft All the Mods 9. So last episode what we did is we made our all the modium alloy blocks because we did hostile neural networks for piglitches and for withers, for nether stars and for piglich hearts. Today I am so stoked. We are jumping into mystical agriculture. I am so excited about this. I love mystical agriculture. I love mods that make infinite resources. This one, we've already opened this up because regular mob drops, especially squishing our productive bees, have given us Inferium. So we have that one. And of course, we've mined up prosperity shards already. And one thing that we've done is in the productive bees section, we have already made ourselves the prosperity bee. So we have prosperity bees. So what we're going to do is we have prosperity bees already. We're going to be making Inferium stuff today, and we're going to be making the Inferium bee. For that, we need the Inferium bee spawn egg, which requires a prosperity bee spawn egg, which I have up and ready. We just have to get our first seeds going. All right, so we can make a full set of armor. We can make the Inferium apple. First thing we need is going to be Inferium seeds. So we need wheat seeds around Inferium. So let's see. I don't think I have it hooked up to AE2 right now. Wheat, we have seeds. So let's just go ahead and make one. And let's see, how much Inferium do we have? We have the ore. So we don't have, do I have it in my dank? I have it in the dank null. So here we go. We have about 3,000. That's just from squishing bees and random mobs. So let's go ahead and we can make our first Inferium seed. Cool. And we can also make Inferium farmland. So dirt, Inferium, and our hoe. All right, Inferium farmland. So this should be pretty cool for when we put our crops inside of botany pots, because that's how I want to set them up. I want to use hopper botany pots for these guys and hook them up into the AE system with storage drawers. So let's see, do we have hopper pots on tap? We have white botany pot, white terracotta. What is the recipe for that? It's terracotta with white dye from bone meal, right? So we might have to make a pattern for white dye as well as terracotta for white terracotta. And I think I made white botany pot, but I did not make the white hopper botany pot. Okay, so white botany pot plus hopper. That should be easy enough. Let's see how many of these can we make right now after we put it into the system. Let's see, hopper, can we make 10? We're missing white terracotta, okay. All right, 10, yes. Very cool, we have 10 white botany pots. Where did my... All right, I made the white botany pots. I need the white hopper botany pots. Should be easy enough, right? Okay, there we go. We have them replaced. They are now white hopper botany pots. And also, let's see, we should have drawers. And I believe the Inferium seeds will make 3 byproducts. So fertilized essence, more seeds, and Inferium essence. Use for the seeds is just setting up more of these guys. Okay, you can't do anything but compost them. The seed reprocessor can turn these into Inferium, but do we really need that much? Is this a quest? I don't see it so far. All right, so let's pick an area. Where should we start working on mystical agriculture? What would be a good spot? How about over here? We'll mine out a spot over here for it. Yeah, we'll go inside this chunk right here. All right, so we cleared out this area here. We'll just give ourselves some room to spread our wings a little bit. We have 3 products, so let's go ahead and use a 2x2 drawer for this. We'll put the drawer, how about here? And let's see, it should be as simple as, yep, it goes inside. And will you grow from there? It's funny to see that the soil there is green. It looks like it's getting bigger to me. It definitely is growing. And I know we can do much better and much more efficient than this. But like I said, we're going to do a heavy emphasis on productive bees. So let me unlock this and let it make the 3 byproducts that we need. Let's go Inferium, and let's make sure that both the top ones are both Inferium. That works. The bottom can be seeds and fertilized essence. The essence is not going to happen very often. But we got Inferium up and running. We're going to be able to make the apple, which is a golden apple just surrounded. These are all quest, easy crafting quests that I don't need to make you guys suffer with. I wanted to see this actually. I want to make the fishing rods because at some point we're going to need to go fishing for some of the bees that live in the ocean. So we need Inferium ingots, which are prosperity shards around an iron ingot. Let's go make the crafting pattern for prosperity ingots, for Inferium ingots, and for Inferium gemstones and prosperity gemstones. Yeah. And let's also make the pattern for the Inferium infusion crystal, which we're going to need. I think, yeah, even to make the future ones, we need the previous ones. This is how we're going to upgrade our Inferium to Prudentium. All right, so let's see. We'll make one of these, and one of these, and see if they're quests real quick. Oh, to make that one, I needed that one. Okay, which one am I missing? Let's make 2 of these and hold it. And let's see. I don't think it is a quest reward. Inferium gemstone with stone for Inferium growth accelerator. I don't think putting this under a hopper botany pot will work. We'll make 10 and 10, and let's see. Fishing rod. This is the guy that I want. I don't think... Do we have... Oh, no, we don't have a fishing rod. I think we're going to use the Inferium to upgrade, yeah. So we just need to make 1 fishing rod first. All right, fishing rod. And where to go? Inferium fishing rod. Does that count for the quest? Quest complete. We didn't need to make all of them, right? Just 1 item. And the 1 item that I wanted to make was the fishing rod. Cool. The watering can's going to need 4 of the mystical fertilizer, so that's going to take a little bit of time. Inferium apple. We don't have golden apples, do we? We don't have apples at all. I can grow them with an apple sapling. I mean, I figure we're going to need these anyways, right? And the apple sapling we can get from the market. Okay. All right, so market apple. Yep, there it is. Apple sapling. Oh, cool. We actually got an advancement for that. So let's go ahead and we'll set up... We'll do Inferium and Prudentium in that line. We'll do it right there. And then we'll set up extra stuff on the side. This one's just going to need a 1x1 for the apple. I believe it'll only do apples. Let's see. Let's put this one on an off center like this. Yeah, right there. White hopper botany pot. We're going to do Inferium, dirt, and Inferium farmland for this guy. And let's see, does the Inferium farmland and the apple... Yes, 1x1 speed, apple sapling. Apple sapling does make... Let's see, it makes more apple saplings and an apple. So yeah, we're just going to get the apples. The apple saplings can just slowly get stuck, and we don't need to worry about that anymore. And then I just need to cycle, make sure that it shows apples to lock it. And there we go. We got our first apple, so let's go ahead and lock it and take that apple with us. We got more patterns that we need to make. All right, our 1 golden apple. Let's do this real quick. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Inferium apple not eaten yet. Inferium growth accelerator. Let's see, for the armor. Oh, we're going to need to upgrade diamond. That's pretty cool. We're gonna need a lot of ingot and a lot of gemstones for this. Let's go another 20 of each. Yep, that sounds good. We'll make the helmet, and then we'll make a really cool armor stand for this stuff too, so that we can show off our achievements. Because from what I understand, we need to use this armor to upgrade into the next armor. Put that there, and cool. And where's our armor stand? We'll grab an armor stand. Yep. So yeah, we got to use these to make the next set anyways. Put you on a sideways with your boots, pants, body armor, and helmet, which does not look spiky at all. 8 infusion pedestals, 1 infusion altar. Okay, the altar is going to go in the middle, and then let's see if we can build around it. I might put the altar here. This is the center, right? Yeah, that's the center. And off. Infusion altar. We're missing red wool. Okay, red wool. I know we can get red from poppies, right? And from beetroot. 64. No, just 4. Wool. Wheel. Wool. Wop. Let's go 100 wool. We have more than enough. Okay, and I have a feeling we're gonna need a piece of wool for each infusion. So we can make the altar, and then let's look at the pedestals. Yeah, the pedestals all need red wool. So we need 8 of them. We need another 5. And we should have them in our basement right down here. A whole bunch of, yep, beetroots. There we go. So here we go. We can make 64 now. And let's just turn them all into red dye. And 8, I made 9, that's fine. And let's go 1, okay. And 8, okay. 1 and 8, let's go ahead and sleep the night and put down our new infusion altar. All right, so let's see what the dimensions should be. We'll put this here. Oh, cool. So it puts it up. Is this the one where you can right-click it? No. Can I right-click it with the infusion altar? Is that how it works? No. Shift right-click. I remember one mod let you put them down by clicking on the center block, but I forgot which one it was. There we go. And then the middle, let's make this look symmetrical. Cool. There we go. Creating mob seeds. We've already made the solium dagger with solium from the nether. We mined it up, solium ore. It was really simple. The ingots are prosperity ingots with the dust, golden sword, solium dagger. So we're going to be able to use that some more to get more mob souls. We never made the soul jar, which also requires soul glass. And we also need to make the soul extractor, which we could drop stuff in and it will fill up the soul jars if we don't feel like doing the manual work with the solium dagger. But it takes 2 solium daggers to make this machine. It's kind of a bummer. All right, let's see. Passive attuned, hostile attuned. Additional souls from peaceful. That's a lot of work. We do have the solium bee. And we do have the prosperity bees so far. So that's 2 bees from mystical agriculture. I do want to make another solium dagger. Let's see, I have solium dust, but I don't know where I put my dagger. Did I lose my dagger along the way? Let's go ahead. Let's see, can you make 100? Yeah, let's just make 100 of them so that we're done with them for right now. We have solium ingots to make. Just make 10 for right now. And we need soul glass. Where's our solium? No, that's not the recipe. Glass blocks with soul dust. Soul dust is smooth soul stone smelted. Okay, so it's not solium, it's soul dust. Smooth soul stone comes from soul stone. Okay, That's new to me. So we gotta double smelt them. Looks like I gotta triple smelt the cobbled soulstone I have. All right, we got our soul dust, we got our soul stone. Let's just dump this back in here and let's see what we can make real quick. I'm not sure how many jars we're gonna need, but we're gonna need... Okay, let's just go ahead and turn these all into soul glass so that we can make the soul jar. What is that? Experience capsule. 1 soul jar. Not sure exactly what we're going to fill it with. Soulium dagger. Machine frame, soul extractor. Okay. I think the soul extractor, if we put it down with the jar inside, we can pump it full of stuff. There's the jar, and then we put stuff in that fills the jar, yeah. Then we can use the soul jars in our infusion crafting instead of using the soul dagger to slay animals or creatures to fill the soul jar. Let's see, do we have 4 yet? We still only have 1. We need 4 to be able to make the watering can. We got the tinkering table, also soulium dust. I have not used the tinkering table yet. I'm pretty sure what we need this for is when we put augments in our final armor, which we're probably not going to need because we have the unobtainium. And we have them God forged in legendary. But let's make it for the quest reward, the tinkering table, and the augment, right? Unattuned augment. Okay, there we go. And let's put it down so that it looks cool. There we go. Can I just put this in here? No? Okay. So we've made everything except for the Inferium watering can. I do like the armor set that we have going. We can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these seeds real quick. So let's set up the 8 that we need here. Okay. And we'll put them all in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, look, we have exactly 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can make 8 Inferium. Inferium farmland. 8. And let me put all of these up as bookmarks. All right, stone seeds, 4 stone, prosperity seed base, and Inferium essence. For this, are we going to need this for soulium seed base? What does soulium seed base do? Oh, it's for the for the live creatures. It looks like we're always going to need prosperity seed base. It doesn't need to be upgraded for each tier. All right, prosperity seed base, and let's just go ahead and make the soulium seed base as well. We got room. We can always make more. And let's make 10 of these guys. We need wheat seeds. Okay, so the problem is that I don't have my wheat hooked up. So we can't reverse engineer this because we don't have it set up in the system right now. Oh, we can't turn wheat into wheat seeds? Oh, if we crush them or mill them, it's just like the clay. We're going to have to mill it. We have to mill it with a 25% chance. Wheat flour. We could buy it. Just straight up buy it for right now at the market. That'd be the quickest thing to do right now. Or we can set up a 1x2 drawer and get these seeds as well. Go ahead and take these guys out for right now. And let's do 10. See, it drives me crazy that it has to be inside there. It can't pull from the manual inventory. So there's that. We got our Inferium, and we need stone. And what does it look like? It is in... Okay, it's in the corners. And in the corners, we're going to put the stone, the seed in the middle, and these guys on the cardinal directions. And does this need power? Nope. It's already finished. It wants to make the stone seeds. It has it set. There's one extra step, and it looks like we're going to have to give it redstone. So let's see, can we attach a button to it? We can't attach a button directly to it. That sucks. All right, there we go. We have our first stone seeds. There we go. And now we can rinse and repeat. Wood needs, yep, 3 pieces of log. Dirt needs 4 pieces of dirt. Water needs water agglomeratio. Okay, so water bucket, gravel, dirt, clay. We can make that. Air needs air, which is an empty glass bottle, clay, gravel, and dirt. Okay. And ice requires ice blocks. We should be able to do that. We could just go mine it up. Just put down water in our freezing biome and go mine it up. Loot fabricator for twilight ice elemental. And of course, the frosty comb, 40% chance of ice. This guy does not work in the simulation upgrade. Fire is lava bucket, no problem. And earth is grass. Okay, so we can just shear some grass. And we have our first piece of stone essence. Neat. And dirt. And here's our wood seed. And our water seed. We have the air seed. And our earth seed. And our fire seed. And it looks like we have a bunch of ice in our inventory. So let's see. It should be just, yeah, 4 pieces of ice. Yep, there's our ice seed. And it looks like we're going to have to let this run for a little bit so that we can get the 4 fertilized essence that we need to make the watering can. And then that'll be everything we need for this first part of Inferium, other than us making the bee and ending the episode with something really awesome. All right, my guys, so it's been a while, maybe like 2 days, and I went ahead and I set up some things. My hoarder bee here is coming to say hello. I set up one of these guys. I'm trying to see if this is the most efficient way for time and space. I have 4 advanced cherry beehives. They're all facing the same feeding slab, which in here we're going to start breeding our Inferium bee. It's been a while, so we have gathered 1.7 thousand Inferium so far, and I went ahead and I tilled out some land. This guy here has Inferium farmland, and it has 12 of the growth accelerators underneath it. So max on growth accelerators for right now. I'm plugging this hole because I'm terrified that the bees are going to be silly and fly down in there. I right-clicked both the farmer bee and the collector bee, or the hoarder bee, should I say, to this cherry beehive. I wanted to see if I could get it to harvest my crops. So, and drop it in here. Just for the fun of it. I think that would be really fun. So far, the hoarder bee is looking for stuff to pick up. The farmer bee is flying anywhere but the crops that I put down here. But to finish off this episode, we have gathered some fertilized essence, and we can craft the last item, which is the Inferium water can. And what I want to do is I want to start making infusion crafting the Prosperi bees into Inferium bees. All right, so bowls, we have a watering can, and we have a swoopity whoop. That does totally count, right? Mystical fertilizer. Was that not mystical fertilizer? Fertilized essence. Oh, it's the same. Okay, there's an extra step. You got to turn the fertilized essence into mystical fertilizer. Okay, so we got a lot more fertilized mystical fertilizer than I thought. Okay, is this not the one, man? Let's go. Mystical fertilizer. There. Thank you for being so difficult. But now we have our Inferium water can. I'm not sure if the watering can... Let's see. Yeah, it's a 3x3. Does it need to be refilled with water? I don't... Yeah, it says filled. I wonder if you need to refill it. I've never used these watering cans. I've always used different ones. Come on, farmer bee. Right here, buddy. Over here. Come on. Oh, well. It might be a bust. Maybe the farmer bee can't interact with mystical agriculture, but I don't know. Maybe if I set up an enclosed space and the bee can't wander, it'll detect it. If you guys know what I'm doing wrong with the farmer bee, feel free to leave a comment and let me know. But yeah, we finished all of the Inferium. So let's go ahead and start working on our Inferium bee. All right, so in here, let's check and see. We have a whole bunch of crystallines that are just floating around. And we have even more crystallines that have been caught. Let's also check and see. We are... Yep, crystalline. I pulled out all of the baby upgrades because I didn't need even more of these guys growing. And we got pokies on the prosperity bees. So let's see. Wow. Yeah, 2 days. 2 days worth. We have a lot of these guys. Let's put the genes in here and we can start letting it combine. And with that, we can start making the prosperity bees. We got 3 of them so far. We need 20 in total if we want to fill the entire machine setup that I have. We need 20 in total so we can make all of the Inferium bees that we need to fill up the beehives. So let's see. These are all crystallines. Let's go ahead and grab our prosperity shards. Let's grab these blocks. And let's start changing these guys from crystalline into prosperities. Bloop, bloop, bloop. All right. I think that's all of the crystallines from here. So let's grab this. And let's start catching them now. All right. I think I caught all of them. I don't have any more in the catcher. All right, so let's start smooshing them. Yep, we got glass bottles. Smoosh, smoosh, smoosh. All right, and these guys can go into the centrifuge for right now. And let's see, what are we gonna do with these guys? I guess we could pump them all out. Let's go ahead and spread them apart. 5 here, 5 here. And these are prosperity bees. And 5 here. And let's go ahead and let all of these guys out, so that we can feed them the prosperity blocks. Bloop. More prosperity bees. No, don't go in the hives. No. All right, more bees for the smooshing. All right, so we got a lot more of the crystallines that we can start smooshing, but we're at 7 now. So let's go ahead and make 2 prosperity bee spawn eggs and make 2 of the Inferium beads, so that we can feed them their stats and get them to start breeding. Honey treat, and we have these, and we have eggs in here. So let's go ahead and make these 2. We have the Inferium blocks and the Inferium essence to start making the Inferium bee spawn egg. Woohoo! 2 of the bee spawn eggs. Let's go ahead and head back to our mystical agriculture area. It is nighttime, but that shouldn't matter. Let's go ahead and make our bees. And let's see, all of this. Yep, all of this is grown. The hoarder bee. Yep, the farmer and the hoarder bee, they're not doing what they need to do. That's a big bummer. Go ahead and harvest these manually. I wonder if fortune, let's see, this one, fortune 8, does anything for the Inferium and for the seeds. I don't think I'm getting any seeds, just Inferium. All right, prosperity bee in the middle. And we're gonna need blocks on the inside and Inferium on the outside. And go. Very cool. We have our first Inferium bee spawn egg, and we know the stats are not going to be good on these guys, so we have honey treats ready for it. Let's go ahead and make the second one. And Inferium bee get. Nice. All right, we got our stats, and let's go ahead. These guys, let's see, we have a simulator upgrade. 1 and 2. It says it doesn't give us any warning about them not being able to breed. So let's go ahead and grab our baby upgrades. Not that, this. And we can put them back in. There we go. 1 and 2. Okay, so Inferium bees with our amazing stats. And we're going to let them breed to fill this guy up. And let's go ahead and fill in the other 2 of these guys full of baby upgrades again. We're still going to do the pokey on the Prosperity bees. And then we need to add an Inferium block, of course. So these guys can actually simulate going in and out and have a chance to reproduce. And what should we get rid of? Probably the wood. And we still have 5 Prosperity bees, so we can manually make 5 of the spawn eggs to make more Inferium bees, but I'm thinking this took a lot of effort just for 7 gene samples. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the baby upgrades do the most of the work. They're going to pump out Inferium bees, because the more Inferium bees we have, the higher the chances of them reproducing. Because then when we need to upgrade to Prudentium, we need an Inferium bee spawn egg. So we'll get our 20 with perfect stats. This way we don't have to feed 20 of them perfect stats. We'll just breed them. It'll take a little bit longer. But all of the extra ones we can smoosh to get 1 Inferium bee spawn egg for the Prudentium. So we don't have to keep tiering our way up. Prosperity bee to Inferium and then Inferium to Prudentium. Because it's going to tier all the way up to Awakened Supremium. So let's go ahead and set this guy up and make ourselves some Inferium bee spawn eggs en masse. And that's 2 so far. So I'm going to feed these guys. We're going to make the 5 that we have so that these 5 can reproduce much faster. And let's go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 going on. So this is 5. And then we have 5, 10, 15. We have a 15% times 5 every time they gather honey to breed another Inferium bee. Those are good stats, because when it breeds a bee, it'll go in here and increase the stats here. And finally, it'll come in here and we'll be breeding like a bee every 5 minutes. And this bee that's bred will have full stats, so we don't need to worry about making treats, using the genes to feed them, to make them boost them up. They are going to come out with perfect stats. We got our first child Inferium bee, and that was just a couple of seconds. What's really cool, what I love, is with the simulation upgrades, if the child bee goes into the hive, it will turn into an adult bee by itself. And it didn't take very long before the first child that popped into here. It's not even an adult yet. We already have 2 more. And let's see, I think the back... No, not yet. But this is going to fill up pretty soon too. After this one fills up, the next 5 that we capture just flying around, we'll take all 20 of them and fill in the beehive that I have set up over at our mystical agriculture section. And we're going to change it up. Let's do that right now, actually. Now that we have nether stars, let's see how many stars have we gathered. We're already over 1,000 nether stars. That was the key ingredient that we needed for the block upgrade. So let's see, we need upgrade block, and we need 4 of them now. We're out of honey bottles, 116. That shouldn't be a problem. What I can do is I can grab glass bottles and I can manually put them into, let's see, all of these guys that show that they have honey in them. Can grab glass bottles because we have a drawer set for this. So what I'm thinking is I'm also going to set up that simulation upgrade for the witches that we have so that we can get glass bottles permanently made. Wow. And because we have slain so many witches trying to get the piglins, we're already starting with a 92.6% chance to get the witch predictions. That's nice. Let me set it to the exporter in the back. Yep. Which predictions are going to be exported? We got a storage bus. And let's go glass bottles. Cool. So now we're making the glass bottles that we need. We got a storage bus on it. The cherry, I need to take the cherry wood out of my dank so that it doesn't keep getting sucked into my dank null. So here we go. Click, click. And that looks nice. I like that a lot. Let's set something for cherry wood over here for right now. And bottles, we have 257. Let's grab all of them. And we can start spreading these guys out and just flushing out the system of all of these honey that is waiting for us, right? Put 16 in each. Looks like we ran into a small snag, which shouldn't be a problem. We ran out of channels, so let's go ahead and run this one along this way. There we go. We got one here, and then we're going to have to go down, yeah. So we're going to have to get rid of this guy too. And then we're going to run the cable like this. Okay. And that should give us, yep, 4 out of 8 channels. Okay. So then we can put another cover back here to cover that one up. All right. Somewhere around... It's always so hard to tag the cover backwards like this. There it is. Got it. Okay, so there's our cover, and this is now up and running. Good. And it looks nice. I like it. Let's check now. Bottle. Yep, we got 116, 172. There we go. Now they're coming in. There they go. All right, so we are still missing 56 bottles of honey to make this craft. The nether stars are no longer a problem. The honey bottles, we just have to feed them through these guys from time to time. Let's see how our Inferium bees are doing, and then we just have to wait. Yep, we got 4 more Inferium bees out of 5 in the back. Child, 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 child. These are still growing. And then we have these. Yep, one of them turned into an adult already. So we're making them faster than they can grow up. All right, so we have an overabundance of Inferium bees now. 2 of them have already grown up from being outside of the hive. So let's see what we got here. Adults, we got 5 of them. Good. Let's go here. Adults, we have 5. Perfect. Let's grab these guys. Oh, it looks like we still have 1 child in here, but that shouldn't be a problem because we got some adult bees flying around. We'll just drop the child bee back out. And here we go. This should be all 15 of the adult bees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, and the 5 that are in these guys. Let's go ahead and pull these guys out so that we can move them to the new hive. And the extra child bees that are floating around, they'll go inside the hives and they'll grow up and they'll keep breeding while we're busy putting this guy together. Okay, so let's see, what do we need? We need some of the upgrade blocks. That was what was holding us back. We should have everything we need for 4 of them now. Perfect. Now they're going to make blocks of Inferium instead of making just the singular Inferium combs. And then each of these guys needs 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8 plus 4 each. 4, 8, 16. So we need 20 speed upgrades. Let's see if we have enough for the speed upgrades. We need 20. Perfect. These guys, I think the latest update made it so that they stack. Perfect. All right, so block upgrade, 2 of these guys, and then we're going to need to put in 5 of the Inferium bees. There we go, and let's do that to each of these guys. And there we go, and the powered centrifuges, of course, need to be super powered with speed. Let's do that real quick. And the center block needs to be our Inferium essence. Let's see, do we have any here? Let's just grab 9 from right here. And block of Inferium. Now let's see how fast this guy is going to make product. Because we have 20 Inferium bees, all productivity very high, all making blocks with speed upgrades. The one thing I made sure of is to supply the honey generator with enough power that all 4 of the heated centrifuges have power. Wow, it's already cranking it out. The problem might be the extract now that I'm thinking about it. We're already at 200. Wow. 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 That is just crazy. I think I might have to add pipe upgrades for all 4 of the heated centrifuges, because if we're getting lucky, then this guy might fill up. Within not even a minute, we're already at 600. This is crazy. We're gonna fill this guy up. We need to make some diamond upgrades real fast, because we're gonna hit 2000. And I'm not even done talking about this thing. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna preemptively put in the advanced pipe upgrades, because I don't want this guy getting clogged. I'm curious to see if this honey generator can keep up with 4 heated centrifuges. It is keeping up so far, but if it runs out, all we got to do is tag it with some of our ender gates and we should be fine. There goes my hoarder bee. It likes visiting with me, like checking in, but it is not doing what I need it to do. That's too bad. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to put the ender combs on it. Running the heated centrifuges on the honey generator. The honey generator can't keep up with 4. It can keep up with 2, maybe 3, but definitely not 4. So we need some ender gates. Even the hoarder bee is impressed. It's been maybe 5 minutes and we're already sitting at 3,000. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this thing run. I am ready to stop this episode and immediately start recording the next episode. So while we're watching the next episode, we'll check in to see exactly how fast this Inferium is coming in. Because this Inferium, we're going to turn it into all of the Prudentium stuff that we need. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to make Prudentium bee spawn eggs and swap these 20 out with 20 Prudentium bees.
Thank you so much for joining me today. Smash like to show your appreciation and consider leaving a boom in the comments section below. Also, click on my dude here to subscribe for more Let's Plays. Ooh.